This is the face of the man who ruled England 500 years ago. Henry VIII is best known for his 6 wives, splitting from Catholic Rome and setting up his own Church of England. The palaces he ruled from all those years ago may now be surrounded by glass and steel, but his legacy lives on. One of the world's leading authorities on Henry VIII is David Starkey, who's curating a new exhibition about him in London. He told me the world would look very different had Henry not existed.
He fuses the powers of church and state. That wouldn't have happened. I think it quite likely that North America wouldn't speak English. I think it very likely that North America would be very similar to Latin America. I mean, Henry really is one of those world historical figures that not only matters as story, as a wonderful, huge character, but genuinely has an effect even 500 years on.
While love letters to one of his wives, Anne Boleyn, demonstrate a more tender side to Henry, it's his thirst for blood and women which are perhaps his more famous traits. The Tower of London is where Henry VIII stayed the night before his coronation, and throughout his rule as King of England he used it as a palace to entertain his guests. But it was also the site where 2 of his wives were executed. But despite its bloody past, visitors from around the world come to the Tower to hear the story of Henry and his wives. So, reformer, tyrant and first and foremost a king. 500 years after Henry VIII's accession to the throne, he remains a cultural icon. Emma Hayward, Al Jazeera, London.